should just put us in just chatting. That's okay. Oh, no, this is. Alright, okay. Ladies, what's up? Welcome on in. How are you? This way. Okay, so I'm gonna be on this side. I'll be over here. This means I want y'all over here. Today's how you doing? I hope you're having a good Saturday. You guys are on a different phone today. So I've got this phone. You're on the purple phone now. That's okay. We missed sunset by like 15 minutes, but that's okay. Where is my hair? What's my hair tie? The fuck? Oh, it's right here. Alright. The temp dropping like crazy? Hell yeah. Vegas, what's up? Welcome on in. Alright. I'm gonna adjust these the way I like them. There we go. So I've had these two here. I can just stack wood on top of these two right here. There we go. That'll help bring the wind in. trying to use up all this kindling to help get a good fire going here. Be home of a potato hamburger cheese snow cooker recipe. Ooh, that sounds good. I like the sound of that. You're probably gonna be hearing gunshots in the background. Someone is shooting gunshots over there. I don't know who it is. It's a wee bit windy today, but it's not that bad. So. Might need a David boy here. Yeah. I hope I get to try archery sometime pretty soon too. I have to just cram that full of paper. Where did I do my night? There it is. I have a better way to do this, but actually, on a second thought, I might need to knock it. So it's not too crazy here. That looks pretty good. No, not anymore. Yeah, 2-stream day. As far as the noodle crazy. We're gonna try to keep it pretty small today. It's a noodle. I might move my van to help block some of the wind. Yeah. Let me shift my van a little bit. Hang on. Go back here now. We'll see if this does anything to help block the wind. It just calms down a little bit. See how the Seahawks are their favorites? Yeah, I can buy that. How's the music? Is it too loud? Oh, let me get you guys on a battery. That would help. Perfect, imperfect. It's playing off my favorites list, so y'all gonna hear some weird music today. Also, we're using a different phone today. I'm just practicing with this phone and hoping this phone works out well. Oh yeah. Hey, stop it. Shooting fire at me. Shooting smoke, I don't like it. Just because I'm sitting here, you don't want to blow smoke at me? Stop that. Nerd. I'm probably gonna use up the rest of my kindling. We don't need any more to kindling either, so I'm gonna burn up the rest of this. to help maximize our fire tonight. So yes, I might be going to a Super Bowl party tomorrow, so there might not be a cooking stream at all. We might end up just going to, we might end up doing the cooking stream on Monday, so I'll buy everything I need on Sunday night after the Super Bowl, and then Monday, as soon as I get home, we'll boot up the cooking stream, so. Yeah. Most likely. I'm still not 100% sure if I want to go to the Super Bowl party, but it'd be a good opportunity to meet some people. Also, I was told, my buddy was like, because I was talking to my buddy about like what I could bring on like site when I get transferred to the adult working, and they were like, yeah, you just can't really have like a hunting knife, and I was like, what about a hatchet? And he was like, they would definitely tell you to bring your hatchet home. So I gotta take my hatchet out of my van. I would no longer be allowed to have it. It sucks, but that's okay. That's okay. It happens. That's not where I wanted that. Don't you shoot fire at me. I might have to shift everything over just a little bit more so I'm not like in the way of any flames here. There we go. And then just so I'm not in the way here. Yeah, it's a high security, yeah, basically. It's basically the same rules apply to like a naval, like a military base, basically. Right? So, you know, basically no potential weapons, which is meh. Just a little bit more. I'm like right over a hole, which is really annoying. Let's put my thing right here. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. You didn't get searched once? Yeah, and they don't always, like, they don't search you very often, but they definitely search you enough to where it's like, you definitely have to make sure you just don't have anything, because they will either confiscate it or tell you to take it home, you know? So. I'm gonna have to redo how I'm doing this. Hang on a minute. Had to get top secret. What the fuck? Really? Yeah, that's crazy. I thought everyone had the same rule set when you went to a naval base. I mean, it makes sense though. It's bullshit though. No, it's kind of funny. So, y'all remember when when that shooting happened on that military base, and everyone was like, "How dumb can you be to like do a shooting on a military base?" You know, everyone's armed, and people on military bases had to be like, "Actually, most of us are not armed on a military base." You know, so like if you get a gun past like security. Right? There's not that many people who can stop you on a military base. It's kind of crazy, you know? A high-ranking official went down the hall and everyone hit the wall and saluted. Just waited and walked by. Oh! I mean, yeah, you're not in the service. So you're not going to salute. It doesn't make any sense for you to salute. Doesn't make sense for you to salute, you know, an officer. That'd be dumb. But the fact that you wouldn't be like, the fact that you wouldn't have the weapons stuff that really apply to you, that's a little goofy. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess, you know. We'll find other little pieces of wood around here. Oh yeah, I found a nice little supply of wood over there. Whoops. Let me go get gloves. I don't trust this pile. Oh my god, there's a whole cactus thing over here. Holy shit. I'm lucky I didn't step on it. Yeah, let me show you this cactus thing. This thing's pretty gnarly. Now, I'm lucky I did not step on this. Holy shit. I did not see it until my second time through. That would have sucked ass. Yeah, I could not see it. That shit blended right in. That would have been a bad day for me. Oh man, so y'all remember how I said I was going to lunch today in a small town called so if you see it on the map, you'd probably think it's Madrid, right? Like Madrid, Spain. But according to people in New Mexico and the people who live there, it's actually spoken Madrid. Madrid. I tend to say Madrid, and people are like, no, it's Madrid. Okay, Madrid. I got it. Sorry. Right? Lunch was good. Really enjoyed hanging out with my friend. Got to see his kid some more. His kid, super cute, takes after his mom, or takes after her mom. Looks exactly like her. I was like I got to see her face. I was like, yo, your kid has your mom's eye. In fact, your kid has your mom's, like, face. You know. A no contender called, is it Minon? Is it Minon? How did they pronounce it? Oh, here we go. Oh. There we go. Minon? Yeah. There it is. Minon. We can't be like the Italians. But we're gonna name our city after them. Okay, dude. Sure, dog. Unless we've been saying it wrong the entire time and it's actually spoken Manon. I mean, or Minon. Who knows? You know? It reminds me of all the history that I've been, learning, and like how a lot of our current words for things are actually just a misunderstanding of what we thought. Like, I think it's the Aztecs, right? They weren't actually called the Aztecs, but when the Europeans spoke to them, they would say the word Aztec because I think it meant, like, I don't understand. And the Europeans were asking, who are you? And they would say, Aztec. I don't understand. And they'd be like, Aztec? Aztec. Right? Like, that's supposedly how the Aztecs got their name, but they're not actually called the Aztecs officially. That they have an actual different name. That's just one of the things that I've kind of heard about. I don't know how true it is. It wouldn't surprise me if that was true. Fuck. I'm getting too close to the fire. Chippy Flip, what's up? Welcome on in. Yes, welcome to our campfire stream. Not but actually call it Miden. Okay, I like that. Chippy Flip, how are you? Long time no see. I hope you're having a good Saturday. Our fire's doing good here. It's trying to smoke me out right now. I keep taking a huge whiff of smoke, and I'm like, oh god. So, gotta be careful. This fire's trying to get me. So I was talking about Madrid, spelled like Madrid but spoken Madrid. We got lunch. I had a stacked enchilada stacks or something. We had like red chili and green chili. It was super good. I really enjoyed it. The red chili, not as much as the green chili. I'm a huge green chili fan. I've always been a green chili fan. But then we went to go walk around town, right? Because he paid for lunch. I was like, okay, well, I'll pay for ice cream. But let's go walk around first so we can, like, settle our stomachs, right? And we go to this really awesome Gothic store. In fact, let me see if I can get the name of this Gothic store. Because I don't remember what it was called. Where are you, Madrid? It was called... Is it Moonbow? No, it was not Moonbow. It was... Is this it? Is it Gift Emporium? Is it... Oh, no! It's a gift shop called Always October. And it literally they just opened like last year. Oh, who won Stardom? Hang on, I gotta see this. Who won Stardom? Who's the asshole? There it is. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I can see it. Anyways, so I go in, and it's like a gothic store, right? This always October. It was really awesome. Like I was like, I told my buddy, I'm like, dude, we gotta go in. He was like, yeah, oh yeah. You know, so I go in and I'm like, I want to support this store. I go to the clothing section, which is always the most dangerous section for me. And I see this gorgeous dress. I'm like, oh my god, I want this dress. But they didn't have a dressing room. And I was like, I don't want to spend $60 on a dress that might not fit. It's a medium, and I generally wear medium. But I've also kind of gotten a little bit bigger, and large generally fits me better nowadays. So I ended up putting the dress back and getting a bikini. So I got me a new bathing suit. Might be a no TMI, but I'm hoping to get bottom surgery sometime within the next 2 years. So, yeah. Time to start connecting, right? The chocolate shop there is good. I have not been to the chocolate shop yet. I forgot to take my... Oh, man. Me and my buddy should have gone. It's okay. I'll go back in like a month or so when I have more disposable income. And then I'm going to go to this chocolate shop. And then I'm going to hopefully buy this dress. So yeah, I got a new bathing suit. Mostly to support them, because I was like, hey, I need you to stay alive, because I want to just buy everything from you. You're cool. And I like Madrid. Madrid is awesome. So, yeah, if you ever come to New Mexico, go to Madrid. Try to avoid going on a weekend, because parking's going to suck ass. If you can go on a weekday, that helps a lot. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it's super cool that, you know. Yeah, I know that New Mexico is legal. But federally it's not, so I can't have fucking weed, so that sucks. Bullshit. People can get blackout drunk and that's okay, but I take one little huff of weed and... Oh man, watch out, you're a danger to society. And it's like, what the fuck, man? You can get blackout drunk. And all you get in the military is a fucking DUI. As long as you don't kill somebody, the worst you get is a DUI. You take one hit of weed and you're out. It's bullshit. People who used to do like the whole P test, right, for the Navy, they figured out they don't test with shrooms. So shrooms actually became really popular in the military because you could take them and they had no way to test for it. And that was as recent as 2021. Because I was offered shrooms. I did not take them. I trusted them because everyone was doing it. And 4 years later, sure enough, no one has been kicked out because they found out when they started testing for shrooms. So we're like, okay, we should stop immediately. Because like shrooms take a little bit to get out of the body. I've heard. I think they take time to get out of the body, right? Like it's longer than a month for shrooms, or am I wrong? Yeah, sultry. We're still building up the fire here. We're trying to build a nice coal fire, so when I put more wood in, it'll start to burn. But I'm getting blinded by the smoke here. I'm gonna have to swap sides here. go. And you might be thinking, Fiona, is that gunshots in the distance? And the answer is yes. There are people shooting guns right now. Shrooms are the bomb? Hell yeah. I've never had a shroom, so I couldn't tell you how I deal on them. But if I ever get out, once I get out of the government, I definitely would like to try them. I swear to God, Fire, I swapped sides so you wouldn't shoot me in the face, man. Google says 3 days pee, 90 days hair. Sometimes they do that in the city. I read somewhere that because of where you sit forms like a vacuum, that's where the smoke tends to go. There should be a vacuum over there. No pressure air. Not a vacuum, but no pressure air. You need a magnet to fake the fire. I mean, that would probably work. Funny enough, you put something over there, and it would probably create a nice no pressure to also go over there. And it's like, stop it. What did they do in the city? What did I miss? But also, Sultry, how are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Right, we're having a nice fire. We got a bunch of wood, so we're gonna try to make this fire last as long as we can tonight. Right, and it looks like y'all can see the fire pretty good too. Yeah, it looks like it's showing up pretty well here. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, we're technically right in the city. I'm like 20 minutes away from downtown Santa Fe. Like, it's right over there. We're not that far. Like, we're not in the middle of nowhere, Like, if something were to happen, like, if my van broke down right here, right now, I could walk back to Santa Fe and be fine. Waiting for the THC to work. I was just talking about how I can't take THC because I'm, like, government again, so, I enjoyed it while I had the chance, Stop shooting smoke at me, dog. Yeah, I hope they legalize it, man. There's no reason for it to not be legalized at this point, other than just completely outdated information. And like, you don't even need data. You can just use your eyes and be like, it's not an issue in these states that have legalized it, Like, alcohol is a worse problem. Everyone knows it. Everyone fucking knows alcohol is a way worse problem than THC. It's so useless. I have a friend. He struggles with CBD too. He has a condition where, like, his body doesn't use the CBD as it goes through, so he has to use obnoxiously high amounts of CBD to get any effect. So I understand your pain on this one. I hope it works tonight. I hope it works real good. Or whatever you're using. Or not CBD, THC. Yeah. Wait, what's the difference? Sorry, I don't actually. Forgive me for being dumb. I don't know the difference between CBD and THC. Doesn't seem to help you in any way. Yeah. Well, as long as something works, 50 grams, 50 milligrams THC. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, there was when I house sitted for a friend, they had 50 milligram THC candies too. Because like in Washington, it's generally just 10 milligrams, but if you get it from states like Oklahoma, you can get 50 milligrams THC, and it sounds like Nevada does too. So, yeah. Does everyone in my chat know about my dog get high story? Surely everyone knows about my dog get high story, right? If you haven't, let me know. I'll tell you the story. It's great. You wish you could beam yourself? Yeah. Yeah. I wish y'all could come visit me. This is such a great place for a fire, too. I love it. I think Chippy's referring to my comment about the dog get high story. So for those who don't know, I was house sitting for a friend. This was back in I think May of 2025 when I first got back. My friends were going to Greece, and they were like, "Hey, can you house sit for us?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely, I'll house sit for you." Right? It gave me a place to rebuild my van, right? Rest and relax, and watch two awesome pugs, right? And while my friends are giving me the house tour, make sure I know where everything is, they go to their stash of weed and they go, "By the way, we have 50 milligram edibles. If you want any, just come in and take any that you want." I was like, "Okay, cool, 50 milligram THC, that's awesome." They put it back in the drawer, right? And so they go to Greece. I'm watching over the dogs, and one day I'm like, you know what? I want this 50 milligrams THC. So during right before I start a board game stream, I go to get the 50 milligrams of THC, right? I bring a whole bag over to the dining table, intending to take one before I stream. I forget to do so. I do the whole board game stream, and I completely forget that they're on the table. So anyways, I finish the board game. I kind of just put everything back in the box, but I leave everything on the dining table. I go to bed that night, and then the next day, I go to Seattle because I have to go do a VA appointment. I go to a VA appointment, I go do a geocache run, and then I come back at 4 or 5 p.m. No, 4:30 p.m. I get back home. And I open the door, and because they have two pugs, one of the pugs greets me. And I'm like, that's weird. Two pugs always greet me. Why is there only one pug here? And I'm like, okay. I'm like, R2, where's your sister? And we start walking around the house, and I notice Janeway, that's her name, Janeway, is on the couch, and she's like staring at the ceiling. And next to her, I see the bag of weed. I'm like, no, no. And I grabbed the bag. And out of a bag of 20, there were only like 3 or 4 edibles left. And so I immediately start texting my friend. And I'm like, oh my god, your dog just ingested a shit ton of THC. What the fuck do I do? Right? Because I'm panicking. And they're not responding to me after like 2 minutes. And I realize, wait, stop. And I'm like, stop. I know who their vet is. So I'm like, okay, here we go. So I grab the dog. I get onto my van. And we haul ass over to their vet. We get there. They have sent their vet techs home. They were like, you have to go to Silverdale. So I would go right now. So I haul ass to Silverdale. And on the way over, the dog, in my eyes, while I'm driving and I'm looking over, I thought I saw this dog stop breathing. And I started freaking the fuck out. She didn't die, obviously. Because this would be a way sadder story. So anyways, we get to the Silverdale vet. I get in, and they're like, oh my gosh, what's going on with your dog? I'm like, high as a kite, ingested a shit ton of THC, I need help, I don't know what to do. Right? And so they get me signed up, right? They get a vet tech, they grab the dog, they bring her back. And I'm just texting my friends, I'm like, why aren't you answering? I'm at the vet, I'm doing my best. And, while I'm in the waiting room, right, they're asking me questions, like, they're asking me, like, hey, are you authorized to make decisions for this dog? And I'm like, I'm the caretaker, and I have money, so yes, I'm authorized to make decisions for this dog. Freya, welcome on in, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. We're having a fire. I'm telling a story about the time I got a dog really high. But yeah, so that during my frantic, of waiting, I finally realized, I'm like, oh my gosh, no wonder my friends aren't texting me and calling me. I forgot that Greece is 10 hours ahead of us. So while it was like 4 or 5, while it was like 5:30 p.m. where I was, it was 3:30 in the morning where they were at. But I was like, I don't get how they're not picking up. Like, this should have woken up. And we found out later on, they had forgotten to add me to their emergency list. So I was being DNB'd, or DND'd, I was on Do Not Disturb, so I couldn't get in touch with them. So, thankfully, the dog was fine. They came over, they were like, she's fine, she's not in any immediate danger. I was like, okay, that's the good news. What's the bad news? I'm like, yeah, there really isn't any, it's kind of more bad news for you. And I was like, oh, why? They're like, you just gotta take care of this dog. Like, it's your high best friend. I was like, okay. And they're like, and you're probably gonna want to go on some sort of anti-nausea medicine, because that's the highest likelihood that they're gonna die is they're gonna throw up and choke on their throw up. So I authorized, give them, Celia or whatever, like an anti-nausea medicine, and they gave her some liquids, and then they sent me home. And like, for the first 24 hours, it was really touch and go. I was really just not sure she was gonna pull through. But like, eventually, I had to take her back to the vet the next day because she was super cold. And so they were able to heat her back up. And then my friend was like, oh, we have a freaking mat heater. And so I was able to keep her warm the rest of the day. And, fortunately, by about 8 p.m. the next day, she started, like, eating food and drinking water. And I was so relieved. Initially, she was only eating treats. I was trying to feed her dog food, and she wouldn't take it. And then my friend was like, "Have you tried wet food yet?" I was like, "What? I don't, like, should I go buy wet food? I can't leave this dog by herself." And they were like, no, we have wet food in the closet. Just take a picture. So I took a picture, and they circled it for me. And let me tell you, this dog ate the spinach like it was, like, a lifesaver. And it was. Oh my god, I can't see shit. We need more wood. Stand by, kids. It's a little dark, that's okay. This fire's coming. So yeah, at the end of it all, you know, it was like an anxiety trip, right? It's just a straight roller coaster. But at the end of the day, she ended up being fine, and that was good, and just really happy that nothing bad happened to her, you know? Come on, fire. Pumpkin can also help dogs with upset stomachs. Well, that would have been nice to know. However, I don't think we had pumpkin on hand. So we went with whatever the fastest option was. I was able to think pretty clearly, but I'm also like I was like right below that level of full-blown panic of like, I had to keep reminding myself, take a deep breath. Alright, what's the next step, me? I had to constantly remind myself, like, you can't freak out, because this dog's relying on you. So, and as Shipman said, because her name was Janeway, if you're a Star Trek fan, the dog is actually named after Captain Janeway, so we call her Space Dog, and I always make the joke, oh my god, Janeway, do you remember when you went to the Delta Quadrant and saved the USS Voyager? So yeah, so that's my dog get high story. I don't recommend getting a dog high with... Give me a sec, I gotta do the math here. 800 milligrams? Yeah. Like some 900 milligrams of THC. Like that amount would have dropped me on my ass. Like crazy. Like... Count... You know, put me down to the mat and count to 10, because I ain't getting back up from that. Shit, the first time I ever smoked weed, I did like eight hits out of a bong. Bro, I don't even know what I was doing. I do. I was on their couch, hyper focused on the TV and nothing else. I couldn't, like, if you were in front of me, I couldn't see you. I could only see the TV. And apparently I had a friend trying to get my attention for like 2 minutes before she had to, she was hitting me, and I finally snapped out of it. I was like, huh? She was like, Jesus, you're high. Hey, are you fine? I was like, yeah, just TV. Oh yeah, no, if I had 2 gummies, I'd be down for the count too. In fact, on one of my camping trips in Washington, I think I had one of those 50 milligram gummies, and that shit knocked me on my ass. We actually streamed it. I was streaming with a friend, and we started giggling, because I think I actually gave us both 50 milligram gummies, because I had some in my tin, and I just gave each one, and like... there just came a point at which I couldn't operate anymore. I went to the van, and I fell asleep on my floor. Like I brought my bed down to kind of sleep on it, like desk. You remember how you used to sleep in schools where you would sit and then you'd like bring your arms out and you'd sleep? That's how I fell asleep. I couldn't be bothered to bring out my bed into full mode. I was like, I can't even do anything right now. My body won't move. So, oh man, Freya, did they fix everything at your apartment? Like, are y'all all good for now? I saw what happened. That bullshit. In other words. Alright, I can turn it now. I got hit with a fucking wave of sparks. I was like, whoa, let me make sure there's no sparks on me. Okay. Ugh. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. You think your man's teacher? I remember that story. You were talking about it. It's all good. It happens to the best of us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you spark me. What if I did this? Thank you for the stop right at your doorstep. Good, good. So nothing was damaged in your apartment then? It's good to hear. That would suck. Yeah, I would hate to lose everything, you know, in a fire. That would suck ass. And like, thankfully, I have my van. I do have marshmallows. I don't know if I'm feeling marshmallows right now. I'm still super full from lunch. I mean, hang on a minute. Yeah, I do have marshmallows. Oh, I can't see. Dark as fuck. Give me a sec, I gotta put it together. Alright. Dude, I need a little light. I can't see over here. It's dark. There we go. That's better. Alright, I'm back. Hell yeah, Carrotus Whisker. Worst case scenario, nice. Watch how good these marshmallows still are at the roasting. They've been in my van for a good while. I don't know when marshmallows go bad, but if you roast them, they stop being bad. Let's fucking go. Roasting. Burn it all. Burn it all. I think the outside of my marshmallow jet black. I don't know why, I just do. I'm struggle busting with this fire here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try this. Uh-oh. I'm gonna try something here. How have I been acclimating? I've been doing good. I'm still in the training program. I should be transferred over to the actual, like, working program in about 2 weeks. Hang on, I need water. Fuck. That's better. So yeah, I transferred about 2 weeks over to the, like, actual working group, and then I've been told I'm likely gonna be on night shift, so that kind of sucks. But also, the hours aren't bad. The hours are from like 1700 to 0330, which is awesome. So I'm actually semi looking forward to night shift, you know. I already stay awake till like 1 p.m. many days. So not really much reason to, there's not much reason to take days. That's the other thing. I hope it's just, because if you've ever been on night shift, it generally is super chill, right? That's what I'm hoping. It's just I show up to work and they're like, yeah, we don't really have work, guys, so hang out your van, have your phones ready to go, and we'll call you if we need you. It's like, hell yeah. You know? Stop sending smoke at me, dog. Sounds like a good gig, yeah. Now, the question is, are they going to put me on Bravo shift, which is Tuesday to Friday night shift? Or are they going to put me on Delta, which is the super get fucked, which is Friday to Monday night shift? Dude, Friday to Monday night shift is going to suck so much ass. Because then I won't be able to do anything. Like, I'll still be able to do local stuff. Like, I'll still be able to go pole dance, I'll still be able to go to, like, local, like, farmers markets and festivals. But I won't have the ability to go to, like, Denver or Phoenix for big events. So the only shift I don't want is Charlie, which is Friday to Monday day shift. Oh my god, if they put me on that shift and they keep me there for like 6 months, I'm gonna start looking for a new job. Like, if they put me on that shift and they refuse to move me, I'm gonna be like, fuck you. I did not sign up to give up my weekends for more than 6 months. Fuck you. I will find a new job. You know? I should just get goggles that I wear when I, mess with the fire. Yeah, for Friday to Monday days would be the absolute worst. Because then I don't get to do any of the local festivals. I can't do any of the other city festivals. The only advantage to... Well, there is no advantage. Because any advantage to weekend days, weekend nights has it better. There's no reason to be on weekend days. Right? But I suspect that if people get thrown on the weekends, my hope is that people would hate the night shift so much that they're like, no way, I want day shift, right? Because that's generally how it is. A lot of people are like, I don't want to deal. Damn, dog, calm down. Holy shit. You don't have to shoot, like, you don't have to keep shooting stuff, man. Like, cause I know there's people out there who don't want to mess up their circadian rhythm, right? They like going to bed at 9 p.m. and waking up at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning, right? I don't want that. I don't want to wake up at 5 in the morning. I already hate waking up at 5:45. Alright? You're telling me I need to wake up at 5 in the morning? Oh, man, fuck you. Yeah, they're not super far. I don't know where they're at. They've got to be no more than a couple hundred yards away. So hopefully they're not shooting in this general direction. But if I get shot, please call 911. Call 911 if I can't call myself. Okay? And just tell them Santa Fe BLM or Santa Fe Nash, just tell them west of Santa Fe BLM land. They'll know what you're talking about. I hope. Oh yeah. Marshmallows. Singe me, Scotty. Singe me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Woo! I love it. That's fair. And yeah, like a lot of people, they don't want to stay up late, right? I get that. And I thank you for your service. Because it's people like you that are going to allow me to get the night shift that I want. Do I have any protection? I have a hatchet. I don't know if that's going to do anything other than get me shot before I get to do anything. No, I don't carry. The way I see it, man, if I'm going to go out, just take me out, dog. Yeah, I got the axe and I got the trowel. By their powers combined, the trowel axe. Let's go. Got hit with a face full of smoke, can't see shit. Voltron. Is that the hand axe and trowel, or? I've never seen Voltron. I've only, like, heard of it. I don't know too much about it, so. Nice. I love it. Hey. It's getting really smoky over here. Why we smoking up? What the fuck? Don't smoke at me. Here. Take a marshmallow. Be happy. Take another one. Oh yeah, look at this fire go. I think I'm gonna make like 2.5 hours, guys, on this fire stream, which is awesome. Yo, let me show some of y'all my new bathing suit. Y'all gonna love this. Freya, you're gonna love my new bathing suit. Look how cute it is. Yeah, I bought it from this that gothic store in Madrid. And I was like, yo, I fucking need that. So I bought it. And it fits good, which is awesome. But it'll fit better once I get the surgeries. So, but yeah, so. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of it. I love it too. Dude, we are producing a shit ton of smoke. What is happening? Yeah, it's from a store in Madrid, New Mexico called Always October. So Freya, if you ever come to Albuquerque in the next, soon, make sure you go to Madrid and go to Always October and support them. They're great. Or just go visit them, I just recommend going to Madrid. Madrid is awesome. Unfortunately, the steampunk store closed over there, which bummer. So, but I'm gonna make sure that this October store doesn't go down. They said they're also gonna do like full moon hangouts and movie nights, and I'm like, please keep me in the loop. I would love to come down for that. So, well, so I think they've only been open for like a year and a half or 2 years. Let me see. Yeah, they're probably only like a year old. They're like the last time I went through in 2023, they weren't there. Otherwise, I would have gone in. Yes, I think they just opened in 2025. So, and unfortunately, the steampunk store closed apparently soon after they opened. So that sucks. I really like the owner of the steampunk store. She's the whole reason I even stopped in Madrid the first time, because I saw a steampunk store and I was like, hold up, let's park. Was that a steampunk store? And I got out and I went to the steampunk store, and sure enough, it was. And funny story about this, that trip to Madrid back in 2023 was the first time I said to myself, I can see myself settling down in New Mexico. Yeah, I could see myself wanting to settle in New Mexico and come support this little town. 3 years later, chat, here we are, supporting Madrid, New Mexico. It's amazing. We've come full fucking circle. Oh my god, yep. Just what Chippy said. It's the land of entrapment, baby. I have driven through Taos. I've been to the bridge and the canyon over there, but I've not actually pit stopped in Taos yet. I want to. They have a lot of Native American restaurants. They have, what does they have up there? They got something else up there. Let me see. There's a couple things I have on my list for going up in Taos. They have a place called Blue Dragon, which is a tea house. They have the Earth Oven, which is a restaurant that serves Lebanese food. They have Na Nuna at Nafonda, which is a Native American restaurant. And then they have another Native American restaurant called Michael's Kitchen and Bakery. Oh, they have German pancakes up there. And they have Tiwa Kitchen. And then I could have sworn they have like a Silks thing up there, but I gotta re-look into that. You guys, I'm planning on it. Yeah, Taos is only like an hour and a half from my house. It's not that far at all. It actually might be closer, and I'd only be an hour. So yeah, I definitely want to go to Taos at some point. They have a bunch of camping up there. There's a free hot spring up there I want to go check out. So, so yeah, it's on the list for sure. I mean, I'm living here, so I'm definitely gonna try to see as much as I possibly can. You know. Stop shooting smoke at me, dog. Just to warm up my feetsies. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, yeah. Feetsies. Whoop! Yeah, the gym is Hot Springs. That's the one, yep. Chippy, are you still in New Mexico? Did you move away? No, you're in New Mexico in Albuquerque. Oh, hell yeah. Well, Chippy, if you ever want to meet, hang out, let me know. I come out to Albuquerque I was actually in Albuquerque earlier today. Yeah, I was in Albuquerque yesterday and early today. In fact, we went for a walk in the Albuquerque open space, and I got lost. I didn't get lost. I thought where I was connected to a certain trail, and it didn't. It was actually a dead end, so I had to kind of blaze my way across, which probably I shouldn't have done, because it ended up taking me just so much time if I had just turned around and gone back. Stop smoking at me, dog. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Light it on fire, baby. Woo! Yeah, no, I found it out real fast that the trail I was on did not loop back to where I needed it to go, so that was a bummer. I made it, but I also found out that I'm still not super well adapted to the altitude yet. So when I went into jogging, buddy, it was not pretty. At one point, I turned into Batman. That's how bad it was. Don't you shoot sparks at me. Dude, the wind's changing direction. Yeah, I went like thrift store shopping at like all the Savers, all the Goodwills, all the other random thrift stores in Albuquerque, and I found like 5 board games. It was awesome. I was like, hell yeah! And then I went to a board game night in Albuquerque. And thankfully I was able to convince them not to play Cards Against Humanity. We played a game called Things and Rings. Really fun game. I really enjoy Things and Rings. Yeah, I really got my altitude sickness. When I first got here, I was sick from being too cold, and I had altitude sickness. It sucked. I felt like shit my first week here. Um, I didn't feel bad enough that I couldn't move. But like whenever I wasn't doing anything and I was able to focus on how I felt, I just felt awful. And I was like, dude, this sucks. You miss Albuquerque? Yeah. Most of the Albuquerque thrift stores are good. There's like one Savers that's way more expensive than the other ones. It's crazy. Like they'll charge like $15 for a board game that should very clearly be $5. Like, come on, dude, get out of here. It's like $15 for a game that normally costs $25. Like, okay, I'm saving 10, but screw you. I've not been to Empires yet. I've been meaning to. It's really far south in Albuquerque, so I never get down that far. Um, I usually go to Slice and Dice Pizzeria because I like pizza. But I'm actually gonna go to Sorcery and Might tomorrow. I want to check them out, see how they are, kind of get an idea on like how their system works. Because I would like to start playing board games at a cafe from time to time. That would be a lot of fun, you know. Like, it's real nice, convenient that I can play board games in my apartment again. But it would also be nice to just be able to go to a cafe and have a nice sit-down board game cafe experience. You know what I mean? So, all this thrift stores in Atlanta overpriced. Yeah, so Jacksonville, Florida, it's the same way. Everything is way overpriced in Jacksonville, Florida. It's insane. Like, even their estate sales, dude, the estate sales in Jacksonville, Florida are run by, I'm positive, by a group of people who coordinate with each other. And are like, okay, we're gonna price everything at this. Like, and it's insanely expensive. And like, I bust on Jacksonville for having horrible thrift stores. Like, their thrift stores suck, their thrift prices suck, their estate sale prices suck. You might be wondering, Fiona, is there anything good about Jacksonville? And the answer is no. Man. No, I'm kidding. There's Christmas is the tuba Christmas. The tuba Christmas was great. That was so much fun. I loved the tuba Christmas. I would love to go back to Jacksonville very specifically just for tuba Christmas. That event alone made my week. I had so much fun. If you did not get to watch the Tuba Christmas, it should be on my YouTube. I uploaded the Tuba Christmas to my YouTube. You can go watch it. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of great energy, a lot of laughs. I'm very close to the front. So, unfortunately, the sound gets blown out a little bit, which really sucks. But overall, it's a great time. So, the one time you went to Florida, you got attacked by a fish when you went to the ocean. It beats itself. Oh, no. Florida. It's not just Florida, man. It's Florida fish. They're coming for you. So, Florida always coming for you. But yeah, so I'm starting, back on board games. Like, I'm starting to get to that point where, like, I was kind of relying on Barnes & Noble, because Barnes & Noble every so often would do, like, really cheap board games, right? And if you ever go to, if you go to Barnes & Noble, just walk around and try to find board games. They'll usually be, like, on a table or something, but they'll have a little sticker that says cheap. And it's CHEEP with a bird on it, and it'll have like a much lower price. But obviously, we're kind of getting away from that, get rid of inventory time. And there's only so much that like thrift stores are gonna be able to do for me. So at some point, I'm gonna have to start buying board games from game stores. And I want to get Everdell. I want to get Everdell, the standard. I want to get Everdell Farshore, Everdell Silver Mountain, or whatever it's called. I want to get all the expansion. I'm going to spend like $400 on Everdell one of these days. I'm just going to be like, I want everything Everdell. Thank you. I honestly might just buy the big box. I think the big box has everything. So they must have been, hey, a desert kid. Let's get them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now they get you. Oh. Yeah, I'm officially a desert kid, guys. Oh, yeah. To be fair, I consider myself a desert kid after spending my third winter in Phoenix. At some point, you just become one with the desert, right? Come on over here real quick. Oh yeah, that fire is still going good. Man, the fire looks so much better on camera than it does for me in person. Phoenix is only hot from April to November. Yeah. Like I said it and I was like, yeah, no, I'm realizing I'm not setting it. But from December to March, it's fantastic. Right? It's like Florida in temperature, but without the humidity bullshit. So just go to Phoenix for the winter. Chippy, you can be a snowbird. Except instead of going north and south, you just go between Albuquerque and Phoenix. Right? You go to Phoenix from December to March, and then once it starts getting too hot in Phoenix, you just come back to Albuquerque, and you just stay in Albuquerque from April to November. Boom, easy. That's what I should do. I should just, once I get back to van life, I should just bounce between Albuquerque and Phoenix. So, of course, once I get back to full-time van life, which will probably won't be for another 10 to 15 years minimum, I really want to make sure I'm good to go the next time I go to van life. My goal, next time I do van life, is to spend, like, a month in every city. Unless it's Jacksonville, then, or Orlando, right, where it's not that many interesting things. But, like, I would love to spend a month in Chicago. I want to spend a month in Boston, right? I want to spend a month in, Detroit. I want to spend a month in Cleveland. I want to spend a month in Salt Lake City, right? I want to spend a month in Miami, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas. I just want to spend like a month and just explore everything in a city. That's what I want to do. I also just want to spend a month in, western South Dakota, hanging out in the Black Hills National Forest. I want to hang out in, the wilderness of the New England area. I want to spend a month out in the Olympic Mountains, Like, I just want to start, right? And then, oh man, something I want to do once I get back to full-time van life is I want to do, one of the years, I want to do a June, like, Pride trip. Well, I just try to mark as many Pride events around the United States, and I just go to a new one every weekend, or every day of the week if there is one. So, I was gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Ow. Alright. Whew. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, so that's the game plan, you know. There we go. That wood going. Woo! Follow some boat knife YouTubers. Yeah, I mean, boat knife sounds fun, but the problem is you're kind of limited by what you can do, right? You can only go to, like, coastal cities, obviously. And yeah, you have to do a lot of maintenance. Like, the hardest part is taking your boat into a dry dock to do all your dry dock maintenance, including getting your barnacles off. Now, granted, if you trust yourself and you're scuba dive certified, you can probably just scuba dive and scrape it off while it's in the water. If you're in, like, very calm waters and you're allowed to do so. But, like, unlike, van knifing where you can kind of stealth camp, I've heard that a lot of boat campers, if you pull into a port, you technically you can, like, spend, like, a couple weeks, like, 2 or 3 weeks maybe in the harbor. But at some point, the harbor master's going to be like, you have to pay for, a spot. You can't just hang out in the harbor, bro. So, expensive as hell and dangerous. Yeah. I mean, it's just all about staying on top of things and make sure you don't, like, run into trouble. But you're right. There's only so much you can do to minimize that, Put around Oceania would be fun. Yeah. I have a buddy who wants to do boat knife so bad. And I wish him the best when he goes for it. I told him when he goes for boat knife and I go for van knife again, like, you contact me, man, and when, wherever you go, I'll meet you there and we can fucking chill and hang out. Be great. So, yeah, I was talking to my buddy today because he's actually doing a lot of, like, finance classes. And he was, like, telling me, like, a bunch of, like, stuff. He was like, yeah, if you want to be able to live off, like, dividends and interest, like, you need to have, like, X amount of, like, liquid assets making you money. And, I did the math, and I was like, man, so based on the math that I put forward, I think I said I needed 450,000. So I would need to get 450,000 into, like, stock and interest and asset stuff to basically be able to live off of my interest and my dividends. Because that would make me roughly around 15,000 a year, and I can get by on 15,000 a year in a van, 100%. But also, I'd rather just make enough money to be able to just live my life however the fuck I want. So, yeah. I wonder if this would be better. Let me see. What if I did this? What if... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow! Ah! Retreat! I've got a plan. What? Hold up. Plan's getting there, guys. Plan is getting there. I'm working on it. Yeah. And like, here's this thing, you know, I don't plan on having a family, so I don't really need to worry. This works so much better. I don't know why I didn't do this before. So I don't really need to worry about generational wealth, right? Like, maybe if my sister decides to get a kid, you know, maybe I'll be like, try to make 600,000 and then set aside 100,000 for her or something. Ugh. Stop shooting smoke at me, dog. Wish you was stupid rich, you would definitely yacht around. Yeah. I just wish I was rich enough to be able to full-time van life with no worries. And if a friend, you know, I mentioned this earlier today, and if a friend had like, oh no, I've got like this medical emergency, I'd be like, how much? 10 grand? Here you go, dog. Here's 10 grand, you got it. You know? No strings attached. No keeping score. Here's 10 grand. You know? Yeah, I was having a conversation with someone about, like, people who are so stupid rich that it boggles the mind, right? Like, it just, I don't know, man. I don't understand the people who just feel the intense need to have so many millions that you could never ever spend more than you earn in a day. Like, it's so mind-boggling. But I didn't, you know, I even came back down. Like, I was like, you know, I was talking about NFL QBs, and I was like, why do NFL QBs feel the need to suck down 30 to 50 million a year? Like they suck down 20% of their team's cap and then bitch that they can't win a Super Bowl. I'm like, yeah, dude, you're eating up 20% of your team's salary cap. The fuck do you want, man? It's crazy. Simple Sprinkle. Hi. How are you? Yeah, sorry. I hung out with a friend today, and he's getting like really deep into like financial stuff because he's like learning to become like a engineering. Sorry about that. I thought it might be coyotes. But it might have been geese. I don't know. But decided to get my flashlight and just double check. So Vegas, what's up? Welcome on in. How are ya? Doing good? Good. Yeah, no, we're doing great. We're having a great fire here, right? Out in the Santa Fe BLM land. And yeah, it's great. I'm loving it. You know, it's been a good weekend. I got to hang out with a friend today. We went to a small town called Madrid, New Mexico. Got some good food, some good ice cream, and I bought a new bathing suit. So, really excited. I found this new golf store over there, and I was like, I'm supporting you. So I'm gonna buy this bathing suit because they didn't have a dressing room, so I couldn't try any of their dresses, and I don't know if I fit into a medium anymore. So I was like, buying a bikini is safer. It'll definitely fit, and I want to support you. So I bought the bathing suit, and then hopefully the next time I go back, they have a dressing room, and I can try out clothing and support them some more. So it's warm enough. It's a wee bit cold right now. It's probably about 40 degrees, probably closer to 35 with the wind. But the fire is keeping me nice. It's keeping me nice and warm right now, and it's doing its best. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't know where the swimming holes are around here. I'm gonna have to figure it out. So, but yeah, here let me show you. Actually, I can just show you. Yeah, let me show you all the beat. For those who just joined us, let me show you the bathing suit. It's super cute. I gotta pull it out real quick. Uh-oh, where's the bag? Oh, here it is. Uh-oh, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Way back in the day, y'all had a water park. Yeah. So it's super cute. Look, there's bats, and it's a witch. Oh, I had to get it. I was like, I can't not get this. It was $50 well spent. So, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm getting this. I have to. So I'm excited. So once it gets warmer, I'll find a swimming hole and, or maybe I'll be able to find a hot spring. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I already tried it on. I already look badass gorgeous in it. Oh, needs more fire. Tossing a little wood here. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fire did not go where I needed to go. Quit hitting me in the eye, smoke. Can't see shit. Ah! Yeah, of course. I gotta show, it's so cute. I had to show it off. They had a purple one too, but the purple one wasn't small, and I was like, I don't think that's gonna fit. And like it's like one of those tie ones, so you can adjust it. But I was like, I've tried wearing small before, and it looks goofy as fuck. So I wanted to large. Oh yeah. So yeah. Also, Simple Spring. I don't know if you heard, but I settled down. I'm in New Mexico now. Like I'm no longer full-time van knifing. So unfortunately, I won't get to visit you on my travels because I'm no longer traveling. But if you ever find yourself in New Mexico, let me know. I will gladly come out and link up with y'all. Yeah, so the Los Alamos National Laboratory hired me. So I got a job, pays really well. Although I'm about to get stuck on night shift, which I say it like it's a bad thing. Honestly, night shift's not bad here. I just don't want weekend night shift. That we had a whole conversation about this. How if I got stuck on the weekend shift, I would like weekend night shift wouldn't be terrible. Weekend day shift, shoot me now. Like I don't want weekend day shift. That's the one shift I don't want. If I end up, yeah, absolutely. I'll keep my eye out. See if Salt Lake City ever has anything. Honestly, the biggest shot for me to come back to Salt Lake City is if like a major pinball tournament happens and my friends are like, "Hey, we're all going. You should show up." And I'm like, "All right, I'll be there." So, and we'll see. I mean, Salt Lake City has a decent player base. I don't know if they have anything big enough to run a major event, but we'll see. Salt Lake City, I think, is only. Well, no, it's. I think it's only a 12-hour drive from me. $10. It's actually not bad. If I do 2 5-hour drives, I can make it in 2 days. So, yeah, that's not bad at all. I thought it was a little bit farther. We can meet up in Durango. Or Grand Junction. Grand Junction and Durango. That's pretty halfway. So, yeah. Yeah. I hope everything's been, going well with you. I know you do that that editing, the camera stuff. I hope that's going really well for you, Yes, fire. Yes, do things. Make me nice and warm. I'm gonna toss in like more wood here. Durango's a nice spot. Yeah, and they have this really good pole dancing studio I want to go check out. Their owner actually comes down to our pole dance studio in Santa Fe. And so it's like, damn, I want to go to Durango now to go check out this pole dancing place. And there's a couple other things over in Durango. Let me see. Stop shooting smoke at me, dog. Can't breathe. Let's see. So there's the pole dancing studio. They have an Animus museum. Animus. I don't know what that is. The Lion's Den. Oh, never mind. I knew some cool stuff in Durango. Where's Grand Junction? Oh. Yeah, Grand Junction would definitely be like the central meeting point. That's about 5 hours from me. Oops. It's close to 7 hours, but you know. Hell yeah. Oh! Congrats! Yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome. Well, I hope that all goes well. That's what? 3 months away. Yeah. Yeah, I hope everything goes amazing. So nice. That's awesome. I'm so glad everything's been going well so far with that. So shooting smoke at me. The fire's attacking back. There's a bunch of people four-wheeling around right now. You're about to hear one. They're coming up over here, I think. Oh yeah. You can see him right over there. They're four-wheeling. What am I gonna have for dinner? You know, I don't know yet. I'm still super full from lunch. I don't think they're gonna disturb me. But we'll find out. See, the one advantage to streaming is y'all get to see everything happen as it happens, and so they fuck with me. The whole world's gonna know. I assume the whole world's gonna know. I assume you guys are gonna tell everyone else. Be like, hey man, you need to check this out. This is fucked. But yeah, no, I haven't. I might have soup tonight. Maybe rice with mashed potatoes. I don't know. I don't have a lot of food right now, which is a bummer. I imagine they will. I feel like people are pretty good about leaving you alone, unless you're just out to be an asshole. You know what I mean? I'm not super worried. Do, 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 do. Ooh, 51 degrees? That feels, that sounds really warm. Let me see. This actually might not, let me see. This might not come out right. Yeah, no, it gives it for Argentina for some reason. Hang on. Let me see if this works. Ah, there we go. I got put in New Mexico. It's currently 50 degrees. So, not bad. Yeah, the wind is a little strong, coming in at 9 miles. So, we should be a little bit lower than that, but can't win them all, right? Oh yeah, that's right. I like my marshmallows burnt to a crisp. On the outside anyways. It makes the inside nice and creamy. Mmm. I'm too lazy to do the browning method. I'm like, there's not enough payoff. That's the problem. I don't mind the burnt marshmallow because the inside more than makes up for it. And the amount of work you have to do to get that perfectly brown marshmallow, I'm like, I'm good, dog. I'm too lazy for that. I just want my melted marshmallow. We're not gonna do it tonight because I'm not really feeling s'mores. But the way I do s'mores, I actually use rich crackers for their saltiness, and I use Reese's peanut butter cups instead of Hershey's because fuck Hershey's. Yeah, I don't like using like for the longest time I never liked s'mores, and then I realized it's because it's too sweet. I don't like super sweet stuff, and so that graham cracker just honestly ruins everything. And I just don't like Hershey's in general. I think Hershey's is a bad company, and their chocolate kind of sucks anyways. Like I'll eat it if given, but for the most part, I prefer anyone but Hershey's. The vegan Reese's PB cups, nice, yeah. That sounds awesome. Is dark chocolate vegan? I've always operated under the assumption that dark chocolate is vegan, and that milk chocolate isn't. Well, milk chocolate obviously is not vegan because it's got milk. I just answered my own question. But is dark chocolate vegan? I've always wondered this because, like, I've talked to various vegans and everyone always has like a slightly different answer to that. So I'm kind of curious, like, what's your take on dark chocolate? Like, is it vegan? Once it reaches 50%, okay. What happens under 50%? I don't actually know. I know the percentage represents the amount of cacao in the chocolate. But like, all I know is that it makes it more bitter or less bitter, depending on how much you put in. Ooh, vegan milk chocolate, nice. I love learning more about vegan food. It's not really something I specialize in, right? I specialize more in vegetarian. I find it too... Sorry, I don't want to say hard. I don't have a dietary restriction that forces veganism, so I'm more or less just too lazy to look at the instructions because my life doesn't depend on it, or like sickness doesn't depend on it, right? But I always love learning more about veganism and like how you can make things vegan. And like vegan food has come such a long way in the past 10 years. I remember when vegan desserts tasted like freaking ass. And now you can't even tell the difference. As an oat milk chocolate is really good. Ooh. Well, the problem is I don't have... Oh wait, Nint. That's a chocolate brand. Yeah. Okay. I was confusing them with Nindle, which is a Swedish grocery store, I think. Yeah. But it's only like on the East Coast. Like Aldi and Nindle are all on the East Coast. But that's okay, because here in the West Coast we have Winco. And Winco is awesome. And I hate that Albuquerque does not have a Winco. It makes me so sad. Wow, look at all those Wincos you have in Salt Lake City. That's so many. I wish I had a Winco Foods in Albuquerque. That would be great. They skipped over us. Winco decided to go to Texas and skipped Albuquerque. And it was like, dog, what the fuck? Oh my god. Winco's amazing. Yeah, absolutely. They have the cheap... You don't need... If you have a Winco, you don't need a Costco membership. Unless the gas is worth it. Because you can just go to Winco and get the same prices without having to buy an obnoxious amount of stuff. Like, when I go to Winco, or when I go to Costco, I have to be very careful about what I buy. Because I can't buy milk there because it gives you 2 gallons of milk. Well, I can't drink 2 gallons of milk in 2 weeks. It takes me 2 weeks just to drink 1 gallon of milk. So, you know. Winco's quality is better too, yeah. And Winco has the self-serve. So like if I only need like a handful of brown sugar, that's all I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy a handful of brown sugar, because that's all I need. Nothing makes me more mad than buying brown sugar, using a quarter of it, and throwing the rest away. That sucks. But I don't ever use brown sugar for anything other than the one recipe, and then it just sits in my pantry forever. So yeah, it'd be nice if Albuquerque got a Winco. Be great. So Winco, if you're watching this for any reason whatsoever, for the love of God, please come back to Albuquerque. We want you here. I don't know why you skipped us. Please give us Winco. We will give you money. Oh, man. Oh, man, do you have Super Bowl plans, Sprinkle? I don't know if you do football, but I figure it's the Super Bowl. Everyone at least has an inkling of, like, maybe I should watch the Super Bowl just for funsies, right? Whether it just be, like, a Super Bowl party for the food and friends, right? Or, hey, you just want to watch the halftime show. Debating watching this year. Yeah. I'm probably going to end up going to like a Super Bowl party my buddy was like, yeah, man, we're doing a Super Bowl party, like, literally, like, a 5-minute walk from your place. You should come out. I was like, all right. So I gotta get home after pole dancing. I gotta sign up for pole dancing. Oh my god, I haven't signed up. I haven't signed up yet. That would have been awkward. Show up to pole dancing and they're like, "Yeah, you didn't sign up." What? Where is it? Oh, here we go. Bookings. Hey, don't shoot fire at me. You stop it. Nazis. Boom. I'm booked for tomorrow. Good. Woo! Hell yeah. Let me see what they have on Saturdays. They have pole foundation, they have twerk, flexibility and mobility, and they have open pole, which I'm gonna need to start attending open pole. Because in April they're doing like a showcase, and I'm gonna do my first performance in like 3 years. It's gonna be amazing. I already know what song I'm gonna pick too. Why won't you move? That's okay. Yeah, great for practice, yeah. I'm not super worried. I've been told they never sell out. They just double up on the poles. Which is good, right? You know, because, you know, it helps keep people fresh, right? You can kind of alternate with your pole buddy. So, yeah. Woo! Nah, no s'mores tonight. I don't wanna break open another container of Ritz. You know what? I'll make one. I'll make one just for y'all. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta grab everything I need for this s'more. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so we've got our Reese's peanut butter cup. I'll bring it, once I make it, I'll bring y'all in. Here's what I'll do. Bring you guys in now. you guys can really see the action here. There we go. Okay. So, what in the world are those people doing over there? Oh shit, did someone get stuck? There's like a yellow flashing light that usually indicates that someone got stuck. Interesting. Alright. Put this over here, make sure it doesn't fly away. Okay. I'm gonna break up our Reese's peanut butter. Ooh, look at that. Look at that break. Oh, that was pretty. We're gonna put that one here. We're gonna put that one here. Oh God. All right. And the night are on fire. All right. She looks sufficiently lit. I got enough. All right. I got a little hair in my mouth. Hang on. There we go. All right. So, here is our Ritz. Hang on. Here's our Reese's Peanut Butter Cup S'more on Ritz. Oh, here we go. You gotta go for it in one bite, because the cracker's gonna break. You got one choice. Well, never mind. You can go for a half bite. Okay. Okay, I needed that. That's pretty good. Your peer pressure worked. Honestly, the salt makes it so good. Like the salt basically makes it amazing. I'm gonna do another one. Because obviously, there's two. So. Let me toss another piece of wood in here. Let's make sure everything's cooled down. I don't want to melt my fork, so I have to make sure I don't do it too often so I don't end up melting my fork. Which, I mean, forks are cheap. I don't know why I'm freaking out, but... Oh God, don't fall me. Come on, get off. There we go. Oh, we got all of it off. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. There we go. I'm just gonna do it in one bite. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm back. There we go. And that's my version of a s'more. Actually, I'm just gonna bring you guys over here. Here, guys, you don't need me in the picture. You can barely see me anymore. So, yeah. So when you go tell your friends, tell them Fiona told you the idea. Man, we are making this wood last. Oh God. There's all the s'mores though. It's a knot. And then once again, I'm not like super hungry, so. Whew. You know, I wonder how much can y'all see if I use my flashlight? Can y'all like see out here? I wonder if I use my flashlight here. It's a pretty decent amount actually. This is a good flashlight. At least for short distance. This is like a shotgun flashlight. It lights everything up in a short distance. But it's not very good for distance itself. And y'all can see me. Put y'all like this. Oh yeah. There we go. Whew. Oh man. We are at 2 hours. You know what? We're gonna go and burn down. Throw another piece of wood in here. Start lighting her up. You know what's funny? Didn't I call this a sweet and short stream? Is that what I did? Did I say short and sweet? Stop it! I did say short and sweet. I thought I'd go through my wood so much faster. And then I figured out a better way to use my wood. Short is relative. You are very right about that. So, yeah, let's go. You know, in March, I wanna do like a bunch of like Nintendo games. Cause like, wait, when is the Switch's birthday? Yo, OG Switch release date was March 3rd, 2017. So in a month, for like the month of March, I'm thinking about doing like not just like a Nintendo, but also like kind of a throwback to 2017. Cause that's when I got my Switch, was in like either late 2017 or early 2018. And I want to do a just kind of a throwback to all the games that I played. Like I want to. I want to show y'all the survival game of the Flame and the Flood. I want to do some Disgaea 4, I think. Was it Disgaea 4? There's a bunch of other games that I played. I think Banner Saga. Oh man, Banner Saga was so much fun. That was another like game that I played in my first year. So yeah, we might do a bunch of video game streams in March. Once again, it's gonna pan out on how my schedule works out and seeing where all my off time goes. So Someone's, oh, yep, I played Breath of the Wild too, yep. We'll have to go back and do some Breath of the Wild. I do want to get all the Zeldas. Like, I want to play, Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, and, what's the one for GameCube? It's, oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. Someone help me. What's the GameCube one? Wind Waker, thank you. It's funny, I bought a shirt that had Wind Waker Link on it, but I haven't been wearing it because I'm like, I haven't actually played Wind Waker yet. Seems kind of goofy to wear a Wind Waker shirt that I haven't played the game to, so I want to play those three, and then I want to play Seasons and Aegis, or is it Aegis and Oracle? Whatever the Game Boy Advance ones were. And then I still need to beat Link's Awakening. I still haven't beat that one. And then there was another one on the Game Boy Advance or the 3DS. Not the Shadow one. Minish Cap. I still need to play Minish Cap too. So, one of these months, I really, one of these like seasons, I just want to sit down and just beat all the Zeldas. Now, am I going to do it on stream? I don't know. If we're going to do it, I need to basically do it so that I stream back to back to back and just finish the game as fast as I can. The GBA one was 4-player if you had all the cores for it. Yeah. That one was... because like, there was the Oracle and the Seasons, which was kind of set up like Pokemon Red and Blue, where you could like do things, and then you could like trade and stuff. I don't remember, maybe, I don't know. And then the 4-player one was a different one, right? I keep thinking I hear stuff. But, you know what was a really fun multiplayer game? Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Like, solo, that game kind of sucks, but with friends, that game was amazing. Like, it was so much, the 2 times I got to play with friends, I had a blast. And like, they have it on the Switch, so I assume it's much easier to play with people. I would rather play with people in person, and I haven't been able to find anyone who has the damn game. So, yeah, I love the idea of Crystal Chronicles. I just don't think it's that fun solo. I think it's really boring solo. Like, I can do like a quarter of the game and then I just run out of steam. So, it's definitely a game I want to play with people. So, and like, there's a bunch of games I want to play that are multiplayer, but I just want to do a couch co-op, right? I don't want to be online, unless I know them, right? Like, Don't Starve Together. I need to contact Jessica's Bell and be like, hey, we need to do another Don't Starve Together, you know? It's pretty multiplayer, yeah. Yeah. Do you have the Switch version, Flip, or Chippy? And if you do, have you tried playing it online? Like, do you just play with people online? Is that how that works with the Switch version? If you have it. Yeah, Jess is so awesome. We're, so right now I'm coordinating a trip back to Portland in, like, 2 weeks. I had to get my ticket this week. But one of my friends one of my friend's birthdays is this week. Or not this week, it's next weekend. And I've missed her birthday every year because I'm always traveling. I'm like, okay, I don't want to miss it. So I'm hoping to go back. Well, I'm not hoping, but I'm looking at going back to Portland in like I said, not this weekend, but next weekend. Well, when I say this weekend, I mean next weekend, and then the weekend after that. So the weekend of the 19th is when my friend's birthday is. And I've been coordinating with Jessica's Bell. To ensure that, like, I have a place, because I'm going to share an Airbnb with her, and we're going to go in together on a gift. I already know what to get my friend, so, because she's a huge board gamer. There's a couple games I want to get her, so. But I need to find out when their plan is to transfer us over to the adult people, so I know when to buy my tickets for. So that's the big thing I'm trying to figure out. Because if I can buy my return ticket for a Monday instead of a Sunday, that would be amazing. But as of right now, I had to fly out Friday morning and fly back Sunday morning. That kind of sucks. So don't shoot fire at me. Fire. Alright. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Let me know. Or if it's too quiet, I need to bump it up. Oh, man. I might save this final piece of wood for later. Volume's okay? Okay. Hell yeah. I don't want to feel like I'm fighting the music to talk with y'all. Realistically, you know what I can do?
My friends always tell me I get carried away. Sometimes I spit when I talk because I have so much to say. They don't seem to hear me, but I guess it's okay. It's not their fault. My mind's working overtime with no pay.
Oh,
they
yeah.
always say the same things and it's starting to get old. That my head can't get sick. It can't catch a cold. I scratch and kick, my insecurities poke. My fears, my anxiety.
What are you doing? Nope. Get back in there. Get back in there, dog.
Count to 10. I saw the first page of life written in red. You'll never make it here.
Oh, yeah.
Don't speak your last, just focus to a little girl. Someday you will find your place in the world. But ladies don't get dirty. Someday you'll learn to fill the empty space with empty space. Every day feels like a battle and I always get hurt. I was frequently told violence was never the answer, that life doesn't abide by the rules of a child. I don't know how to fight, only taught how to surrender. There's a certain kind of darkness that does a reaping. It usually takes you right before you are sleeping. Is it the crack in the door that it finds a way to creep in, or the crack in your brain that wants you to drop dead? I don't remember what it's like to see with clear vision. I wake every morning like the dead has arisen. I don't have to think this body of mine is a prison. You don't control me. I just gotta find the light switch, but the more that I look, the further I get. You're the only thing about me that needs to be fixed, because on the first page of life, written in fine print, stop looking for light. And then instead,
Oh man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna save this final piece of wood and just let this burn out. Because this is gonna extend this edge way out there. So I'm gonna save this wood.
my mind is a mess, but I love it nonetheless. You tell me to hush, but my words are all that's left. So on the last page of light,
Yep.
written in gold, always do what you're told.
Ow!
Just as angels embrace heavenly cruelty, young boys step forth and become legendary. I feel a wind from the skies is pounding inside of the door of my heart.
Oh my god.
I can see in your eyes the smile that you wear is not a lie. Although you feel it,
I'm gonna put the marshmallows away.
something to grasp into. The future is safe, you're brighter to be. You're far too kind-hearted to see. Soon you will find that your wings are behind you and that they were there all along. And I believe that
What am I stepping? Oh, my trowel.
and carry you swiftly and strong.
So much smoke.
Pieces of a cool angel fly high. One day soon soaring through a window in the
Oh,
sky.
gotta throw my trash too.
Your memories or sorrow will befall you. Sees the sky, find the universe's memory. Young boys step forth and become legendary.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo! Woo! Oh yeah, one of them feetsies. I wonder how hot this is. One of these days, I just gotta get like a nice matte stone that has like no water content in it, and just have that next to the fire, and then like after a while, just pull that stone out and put my feet on it, so that it just stays nice and warm. That would be really nice. Don't shoot smoke at me. Don't shoot smoke at me, fire. Bad. No.
When you're heavy-hearted or when your spirit's low, just hum your favorite melodies and happiness will show. I may have lost my love, but I'm still here moving on. So think of all the memories.
And please keep living on.
When you're feeling hopeless and nothing seems to work, let's swing and dance into the beat and give a little smirk. I may have lost my dreams, but I'm still here moving on. So think of what you still have left and please keep moving on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
When you're feeling gloomy, 'cause people put you down, just be yourself, don't give an inch, erase that simple frown. They may have told me many things, but I'm still moving on. Be faithful with what is to come, and please keep moving on.
Let me make sure the battery. Let's make sure y'all's battery is so good. Okay, you're at 59%. Good. I need to get my edit phone and charger.
When you're feeling lost, remember all that we have said and listen to the songs. You may have lost so many things, but still keep moving on. Keep this deep down in your hearts and please keep living on. Living on. Deep down in your hearts and please keep living on.
Holy shit, it's so messy in the van right now. It's amazing. Don't shoot sparks at me. Oh yeah.
When I'm feeling lonely or when I'm feeling lost, I'll remember all that you have said and listen to the songs. I may have lost so many things, but I'm still moving on. Thinking of you in my heart.
Oh, they're back. They're four winning.
So mad a lie, you're getting better all the time. Turn it on against the one isn't always hard to teach. Another clever word sets off an unsuspecting hurt, and as you get back in a line, a mountain to the feet. No dance on your day, spinning never had a chance, and no one even knew you was really only you and nice.
Oh yeah. Fire, 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 fire. Woo! You can see the stars out tonight. This is the great thing about being in New Mexico is like it's very dark here even when you're next to the city, so you can see the stars pretty well. Yeah. I wish I could show you on stream, but unfortunately that phone doesn't have a great camera, which is unfortunate. So at least you get to see the fire though. You can see the fire really well. I mean, let me see how good the fire looks on your screen. That fire's kicking. I love it. Oh yeah, getting nice and snowy. Woo! It is starting to get a little cold though, so I need as much warmth as I can get from this fire.
Oh my word, what is this feeling? It's like something's taking over. Heart's racing, head is reeling. I need to get to know her. She has those eyes that smile. I'm starting to feel dizzy. If we could talk for a while, I'll feel my heart burn brightly. I could forget it all. I could get lost with her. She leaves me breathless. I can't seem to find the words. If only just for a moment we could take a chance and see and forget for a breath that we could never be. I've never felt this before. My entire world is lighter. I don't know what's in store. I just hope
Oh, it's getting a little too hot. I got back up.
when I am lost, she brings me home, always knows just what to say. And when we are alone, everything else fades away. I could forget it all, I could get lost with her. She leaves me breathless, I can't seem to find the words. If only just for a moment we could take a chance and see and forget for just a breath that we can never be. Oh my word, what is this feeling? It's like something's taking over. Heart's racing, head is reeling. I need to get to
Yo, I want to show y'all the song I'm gonna do my pole dance routine to. Let me pull up the song I'm gonna do my pole dance routine to. And we're gonna change the album too. All right, here we go. I'm gonna. Here's my pole dance song that I'm gonna do. I've had this song picked out forever.
How would it feel to take that leap and never think of the ground at all? Close your eyes, breathe in so deep. No one waiting to catch your fall. All my life I've been told to wait for the storm clouds to clear the sky. But all I want is to feel the rain. Let those winds take me higher and higher. And still I've yet to touch those clouds. They say I'm safer on the ground. One day I'll fly, just take the chance to try. I know if I go, I'll learn to take to the sky. And as hard as that seems, to take that first faithful leap, I'll fly. I'm on the highest peak as someone new. Though I hear them try to call me home, but I cannot seem to shake this view. small from on the ground. And I'll fly, just take the chance to try. I know if I go, I'll learn to take to the sky. As hard as it seems, I'll take that first faithful leap. I'll fly, just leave the rest all behind when I fly. Let the winds be my guide and I'll fly. I'm done with looking down. Let them see me now as I fly.
So yeah, so that's the song I'm picking for our next showcase. It's gonna be my first return to pole dance, like doing performances for pole dancing in like 3 years. Richard, hi, welcome on in. How are ya? Thank you. Yeah, I've gotten really good at fires, you know, and yeah, it's doing good. I really stretched out my fire supply because I only had like 6 pieces of wood. And fortunately, I was able to really stretch it out to like, you know, yeah, there we go. Don't shoot smoke at me. There we go. So yeah, so when I go to perform it, I'm definitely going to record it so y'all can see it. I will not stream it. That's just, you know, but I definitely will record it so y'all get to see it. I'm really excited. I need to start going to open pole so I can start practicing. So yeah, super excited for that. I'm doing great. I'm back up in Santa Fe. I'm in like the BOM land, like west of Santa Fe. So, yeah, I'm just hanging out. Let's see what I want to play here. You know what? It's been a while since we've done this one. We're gonna do this. But yeah, so we're having a good fire. I'm gonna sleep out here. Because it's literally 20 minutes from downtown Santa Fe. There's no reason not to. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna do a little bit more thrift shopping. And then I'm probably gonna go shopping for some, shopping for the Lumpia supplies. And then I'm gonna go do some, I got pole dancing tomorrow too. Chippy, it was so good having you. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. I'm glad you enjoyed the fire. And till next time, I shall see you then. Have a good night. Yeah, we'll probably let this fire run for about another 15 minutes, and then we'll probably start looking at, like, putting it out. That way I can get y'all rated out to someone else. But for those of you who have been here enjoying the fire, thank you so much. I hope y'all enjoy it. You know, like I said, this is gonna become a new staple of streaming, right? You know, we're not gonna have all the events, especially if we get screwed with, you know, with the schedule. But I'm hoping to bring y'all a lot more campfire streams, you know? Well, that is until they implement a burn ban, which, if they implement a burn ban, that kind of screws us, but then we can just do camping streams or something, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Stop sending smoke at me. Stop it. Man, everything I'm wearing is gonna smell like smoke. It already smells like smoke, baby. Let's go. Can't tell if now. No, there's no way I'm gonna be able to see the Milky Way here. There's too much night pollution for me to see the Milky Way here. For a minute, I was like, can I see the Milky Way? But I think what I'm seeing is just a thin layer of clouds that's making me think I can see the Milky Way. Yo, has anyone ever seen the Milky Way before? Like, for those of you who have been to like a dark zone, have y'all gone to see it? First off, I don't even know where to look, even if I was in a dark zone. And B, I've heard you need to be outside for a little bit, and I'm usually too lazy for that. Some good stars out tonight. There's like one right above me. Hey, stop shooting smoke at me, dog. Stop it. Stop it. Just shooting all the smoke, man. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get my fan to help. There we go. I forgot. I have a secret weapon. A fan. Uh-oh. Fan needs to be recharged though, so... Oh, yeah. Now we're cooking. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling the heat now. So, yeah, if you ever want to beef up your fire a little bit, just get like a small handheld fan. Blow air right into it. Easy peasy, squeezy lemons. So... But Richard, how are you doing? How was your day? I hope it went really well. Yeah, I ended up going to we went to Madrid to get lunch with a friend. It went really well. Haven't seen him in a bit. We went to Refinery 14, brand new restaurant in Madrid. It was good. And then we walked around town. We went to this new Gothic store called Always October. And they sell Gothic clothing. And unfortunately, they didn't have a dressing room. So unfortunately, I couldn't try on a dress. I didn't know if it was going to fit. So instead, I ended up buying a bathing suit for $50 because it was super cute and I wanted it. and I wanted to support them somehow. And a bathing suit had the highest chance of fitting me without trying it on. So that, and it's like a tie-on, so I was like, I could just adjust this however I need. But yeah, bought myself a new bathing suit. So can't wait for swim season, though. Really, we'll see about that. I gotta find a nice, like, isolated swimming spot. That's what I gotta do. So I can actually, what I could probably do, I know Truth and Consequences has like a they're like a hot springs place, and you can actually rent out private baths. And I might do that. Like, I might just go to Truth and Consequences, rent out a private bath, and we can do a hot tub stream together, guys. So that'd be fun. Yeah, the train coming up in the morning, sailing in the afternoon. Nice. Canteen Brewery, nice. I love it. How'd sailing go? Hope that went well. There you go. Hot tub, yeah. Yeah. I've actually done a hot spring stream before. Out in California, there's a place called Mammoth Springs, and there's like a ton of just hot springs all over the place. And we actually got a hot spring to ourselves for like 30 minutes, which was awesome. And you have like this backdrop of mountains in the distance. It's beautiful. Oh man, I loved it. I was like, hell yeah, you know? So yeah, if you ever find yourself anywhere near Yosemite, look up Mammoth like hot springs. Go check them out. They're all free. You're probably gonna have to share though. It's a really popular spot, so just get real cozy with getting to know people. You nailed another boat, hung up on him with the stern underwater. Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't mind talking to people at hot springs. My big fear is that at hot springs, because of their isolated nature, I don't know. Like, it's not that I'm afraid. I mean, it's not that I'm afraid what people are going to think. I'm afraid of how people are going to react if they don't like what they see. And because it's in a much more isolated area, it's not easier for people to do crime and get away with it. So I just generally don't talk to people, and I just leave them guessing rather than remove all doubt. So, and it sucks that I gotta be that way, but it's a lot easier to get away with crime when you go to some of these places, because they're legit out, kind of in the middle of nowhere, you know. So, you want to go to the Grand Canyon? Hell yeah, Angel Lake and Lemony Canyon. I don't know those. Let me see that. Angel Lake, Nevada. Okay. That looks fun. Seminole Canyon. Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. That'd be fun. Yeah, you definitely should. Yeah, that would be awesome. I haven't been to that part of Nevada, but it sounds amazing to go over there and check it out. I know there's a bunch of like hot springs over there too. I don't know if it's in that area, but I know there's a bunch of hot springs out in like the middle of Nevada and Utah. So, you saw the big boy come through there? The big boy. Is that a streamer? Oh wow. Yeah, no, I bet. I usually cap out at 4 miles too. I don't like doing more than 4 miles. Like I'm not a fan. I'm like I kind of just want to be done at like this. Like by the 4 mile mark, I want to be back on my van, which is why I prefer doing circles. I don't like backtracking, right? Because if I backtrack, then I only go out 2 miles and then come back. And that's not what I want to do, unless it's a trail that's like going to the top of a mountain or something, you know? That's different. Huge steam. Oh, nice. Okay. Hell yeah. Do love me some trains. Those are awesome. So, 2 up, 2 down. Yeah. Hey, and these is 2 up and 2 down. Could be worse. Could be the Grand Canyon where it's 2 down, 2 up. Yeah. If you decide to do Angel Landing, you'll have all the warnings over there. But if you've never been to Grand Canyon, obviously you want a lot of water. And if you're going to take Angel Landing down into the canyon, you need to, however long that you give yourself going down, you need to double that amount when you go back up. So if you think it's going to take you 2 hours to go down 2 to 3 miles, you need to give yourself 4 hours to get back, because you're going up all the way. Kinda sucks. Or the horse trail. You can actually do, you don't do horses, you do, donkeys. You can do a donkey, exploration in Grand Canyon. That'd be awesome. I haven't done it, but next time I go, I'd like to give the donkeys a shot. So. Oh, Nemoni? Okay. Hell yeah. I got one final piece of wood. I'm saving it. Saving it. Hell yeah. So. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah. This fan does great work. Just really spices everything up. It's so nice and warm right now. I'm just really feeling the heat even from right here. So. Is that fat wood? I mean, it was a chunky piece of wood. But I have a fan right here that's blowing air. So that's why it's burning really well right now. I'm just trying to burn everything down super fast. Because I do want to raid out pretty soon. And then get ready to start getting... I want to get back... I want to do some Hades runs tonight. And then get to bed by like 11 or midnight. So... But the fan is nice because it's making everything really warm, and I'm here for it. I'm like, oh yeah, warm baby. There's like a bright star right above me. It's so bright. Yo, apparently, 2 days ago, the International Space Station flew right over Santa Fe, and I was like, or like Santa Fe, Los Alamos. I was like, damn it, I missed it. You know the smell of burning wood? Yeah. Yeah, that smoky smell that gets in your clothes, I do like it. big fan. God, I love this playlist. This playlist is so good. It's such a good playlist to just chill out and just hang, you know? Oh, I can break this up. I can add a small piece. Let's go. Small piece. Go, small piece, go. Yeah, when I make a new van, I want a wood burning stove in my van. Straight up. Especially for the winter. It doesn't even have to be that big because it's going to be a small space. You just need a small one to heat everything up. Which means you can get by on, like I could probably just go to, like, Nose and buy these small kindling sticks and I could heat up a van on a wood stove with just these. I mean, I would learn how to do it safely. I've seen plenty of people have a wood-burning oven in their van. Now, granted, that's one of those, like, far distance things that I'm still not 100% sure of yet. But that's one of the goals. I would want that. So... honestly, that's probably something I would have professionally done. Like, hey, I want this professionally installed. It would probably be... yeah. But like I said, that's like 15 years down the road, you know. Many things are going to change between now and 15 years from now, me. Like, I'm going to look back at this YouTube video and I'm going to be like, oh, young me had Pat. Yeah. Sometimes I scroll back just to see what shit I said in 2012 and go, oh, fuck, man. Damn, I really sucked back then. Yeah. We'll have house robot butlers. Yeah, we'll have house robot butlers, and then someone's gonna kill their, you know, someone's gonna try to deactivate their robot, and their robot's gonna, you know, kill their master in defense. And then at a court hearing, it's gonna be ruled that robots are property and not people, and they're gonna order this robot deactivated. And then the robots are gonna start protesting along with their human supporters. And the government's going to be like, I don't like that. And they're going to start killing them all. And all the robots are going to retreat to Mesopotamia. And they're going to build this perfect society where their economy is going to overtake everyone else. And the humans are going to feel threatened. And they're going to feel like we need to go to war. And so they do by trying to nuke them. Comes to find out, though, nuking robots doesn't actually do anything because they're not affected by radiation. So, they go to war with the humans and they start winning. And then one day, the humans, desperate because they're losing this war very badly, decide on a plan that where they black out their own sky, inevitably killing the planet because we're dumb. And initially, it works because the robots no longer have a source of energy from the sun because they're built on solar panels. But then the robots figure out how to use humans as batteries, as energy, and so they start capturing humans and putting them in these pods. And to keep the humans happy, they create something called the Matrix. This is, if you've never seen, I just gave you the plot to the Animatrix. You should watch it, by the way. The Animatrix is amazing, and I think it's free on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it is. The Animatrix is amazing. It is a whole prequel to the Matrix. Highly recommend. Yeah. So it's not from the Matrix movies. It's from the Animatrix. So if you just type in, like, yeah, Animaniacs rule, yeah. Look, I don't want AI to do shit for me. Fuck AI. I hope in 2 or 3 years AI burns in a flaming pile and goes away. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's super short. It's a great watch. It's like 12 minutes. You're not missing anything. Because you know how the story ends. They tell you in the Matrix. I was trying to do what, you know that guy? Like, have you ever seen those videos where people are like, oh, look at that duct tape on the air, on the wing of this airplane. And then the guy comes in and goes, buddy, that's not duct tape, that's speed tape. And he starts talking about speed tape, and then he starts talking about Lord of the Rings. I was doing one of those. I'm sorry, I didn't. You should watch it anyways, I highly recommend. So, I want to see if that is on YouTube. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything is uploaded on YouTube. Sorry, I know if y'all. I'm generally very anti-spoiler. That's on me. That's on me. I'm sorry. So. It ends in the Warner Bros. Studio? Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to get closer. Need more heat. Yeah, I'm like team like anti-spoiler, no matter how old something is, right? Like people always like Star Wars is like 40 years old. If you haven't seen it, that's on you. And I'm like, okay, but what if it's like a teenager who's 16 and they're like, well, they should have seen it when they were 15. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you, man? That's so dumb, you know? Yeah, I hate people who argue like, oh, it's been 20 years, you should know this by now. And it's like, no. And like, I could potentially understand, like, Darth Vader, right? That reveal has been beaten to death in everything. But there's like other things that people are just assume that everyone knows. That's like no. Like in my, like I said, there are very few things that are universally known. Darth Vader's kind of one of them, and honestly, there's still a good chunk of people out there who probably don't know who Darth Vader is. And that's fine. You know? I think it's impossible for the entire world to know everything. Or to know one thing, you know? It's just how it is. What's that? What's this fire doing over there? What are you doing, buddy? Get over there. I'm going to stick this final one in there, and then once this burns out, we'll probably start putting out the fire. Oh yeah, look at it burn. Let's go. I'm gonna start putting some of this stuff away. Actually, I'm gonna want to keep my trowel out so I can like. All the water we need to hopefully put this out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's my trowel. Damn, this wood is not gonna break. Woo! Yeah, okay, we're gonna go and put this fire out. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and put you guys in the van. Y'all can watch from there as I put the fire out. There we go. That should be safe in the van. There we go. I'm gonna go and start putting the fire out here. Where's my trowel? There we go. Ow. Ooh, I got burned by the steam. Let me make sure all my waters are filled before I burn all my water. Picture the sad robot. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fill that up. Fill this up. Okay, that's full. Okay. We can burn the rest of this water. Okay. And that should all be good. I'm gonna move my van forward a little bit. So you guys are gonna move. Alright, there we go. Ah, damn. Ah, dang. Ah, dang. There we go. Then let me grab. Let me move this to the back real quick. Okay. And then we shut this. Okay. Here I am. Oh my god. Everything's super messy back here. Holy fuck. I have like no room at the moment. I'm gonna put you guys over here. This will be over here. Here we go. Perfect. Alright. Alright, y'all. That was fun. That was amazing. It's time for me to raid out here. Time for me to find someone to raid us out to. Let me go and yeah, let's find someone to raid out to. Woo! Let's see who we got here. Hero Carries on doing some Yap Yap. Oh! Are they doing Yap Yap? Yeah, hey, oh my god. They're doing Yap Yap. Y'all remember when we played Yap Yap? Oh my, it's the wizard game where you gotta say the spell. Oh, that's so... Oh, but she's already been playing for like 4 hours. So, and they're doing like... So maybe we might go there. You knew Micah's on? Oh, shit.
Because different providers are just better in different areas.
Oh, he said he's doing the Super Bowl experience. That might be fun to check out. So we could go to You Knew Micah. Cafe Foxtail is on. She's a trans VTuber. Sweaty Pedal doing some Project Zomboid. Cozy Bean doing some IRL. Let's see what she's doing. See what she's up to. I don't know what she's doing right now. Effie's on doing some Baldur's Gate. Jessica's Bow doing some Nios 3. Did we go to Jessica's Bow the other day? I'm trying to remember. I don't think we've been to Jessica's Bow in a little bit. Evie something doing some Infinity Nikki. Fuzzy Venom doing some Fortnite. Okay. Alright. We probably won't go to Yap Yap. It's a lot of people over there. So I'm debating either you do Micah, because he's doing an IRL stream. Or I don't know if Cozy Bean is the way to go, because there's not a lot going on. Oh shit, she's going to Arizona. Oh wait, to Arizona? Hell yeah. We'll see what Jessica's Bow's doing. Jessica, what are you streaming at? Oh my god. That's why. Yeah, if someone's streaming at 30 frames a second, it resets my thing from 160p to 1080. And y'all might be like, Fino, why are you watching people at 180p? To conserve data, especially out here where my signal isn't very strong. So, yeah, we're gonna head out. Let's head over to Jessica's Bow. Jessica Bow is always cozy. She's a lot of fun. So let me give her a shout out.
Oh my god.
Shout out to the Jessica's Bow. She is playing Nio. I have no idea what that is. It looks like a hack and slash. So, but yeah, before we start this raid, I just want to say thank you to everyone who popped in today. Thank you so much for coming in on this second stream of the day. We had a great campfire. That was a phenomenal campfire. With how little wood I had, I thought this stream, I was so sure. I was like hour and a half, 2 hours tops. And we got just 3.5 hours. So, thank you for everyone who stuck it out. Shimmy No Fail, Blaze, New Vegas, Richard, Chippy, it was so great hanging out with you. Simple Splinker, it was so good to see you. I miss you. I feel like there's one more person. Who was it? Did Kirk here? Freya, there we go. Empress Freya was here. So good having Empress Freya in. Sultry, it was so good to see you. And I want to say Kirk was here, but Kirk might have been in the earlier stream. So, and then to anyone else who was hanging out and just lurking, I appreciate you. Like I said, I hope to bring even more fires. Campfires, not, forest fires. And it was so good to have you in too. Thank you so much for coming in, hanging out. Like I said, we're going to head over to Jessica's Bell. And, yeah, I'm going to go and get this raid started. So I can get y'all over there, and then I can start cleaning up my van. Because, as you can tell, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad in here, so I need to sit down. I need to clean everything up. It's kind of what happens sometimes when I speed rush a campfire. Is everything gets thrown to the wayside as I get everything out. So, but yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's get ready to get this raid started. Yeah, I got one final Reese's Pieces, so I don't know when I'm gonna eat that, but I usually only eat it when I'm doing s'mores. So, alright, so Stream Manager. Come on, phone. I know you're on that 4G, but I'm gonna need you to work, buddy. There we go. I gotta hold my phone up to the sky here. There we go. Oh, there she is. Starting that raid. There's our Siri bot message. Let me go and give y'all the sub raid and the raid 2. It's not on here. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. So, oh no, I misspelled it. Wait. Here we go. Sub raid and raid 2. There we go. Mr. Heffog, where you at? Where you at, buddy? Get your butt back here. Alright, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Let's go and bring that love and energy over to the Jessica's Bell. Make sure you grab the raid message that applies to you. If you're subbed, get the hedgehogs. If you're not subbed, get the wings. But at the end of the day, we're all part of the same prickle. Mr. Heffog, come give you that good old Heffog wave. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's waving. He's waving, alright. And once again, y'all, I will see y'all next time. I'll see you. It's probably going to be Monday. Monday's going to be the cooking stream. We're going to do Numpia. So if you want to see Numpia made, we're probably going to make a banana split Numpia. I'm going for it. And then we're probably also going to do beef Numpia. We're going nuts. We're going crazy. We're making like 100 Numpia. So, be there. Or be a square. And I'll also see you on Tuesday.